Hey everybody, I've been working on the 100 artworks that I made, that series of certificates that I've been posting quite a lot under the short form videos on YouTube. And I finished it almost all the way through. I have them all completed, like the artworks are completed, and I have them in sleeves, and the sleeves are sealed. This is me sealing up the artworks from the 100 artwork series. You can kind of see some of the arts and see some of the patterns on some of these at the same time. These sleeves were really important to me because I wanted to keep the artworks protected, and I also wanted a clean way to stack them on top of each other. These are on primed linen canvas panels, so from the research that I did, they're supposed to last like up to 1,000 years or longer. So that is the reason why I decided to use these canvas panels instead of a traditional canvas. I think that the sealing was a good idea because I have them all separated in my home and they look pretty good. There is some possibility that I'm going to have to take them out of the sleeve and put them in a frame, but I haven't yet bought the frames for these artworks. If and when I do, I'll be velcroing the panel to the floater frame, and that'll probably be the way I'll do that, most likely. I'm really happy how these came out. I think that they came out nicely, and I think that they have a different kind of look to them, in my opinion, and the main point is there too. And I printed certificates of authenticity for each one and laminated them. This is me laminating the certificates of authenticity that I made for these artworks. There are 100 total, and there's one for each one in the series. They go through some basic information like the medium used, the year created, the artist's name, and the statement of authenticity. There's also a signature and a photograph on them. So the photograph will correlate to the right one, and that is how the certificates were made. I bought this lamination machine called a Fellows Saturn 125, and I'm very impressed with it. It did really good for me, and it didn't have that many issues in the overall use of it. I thought that it was pretty quick and very effective. And the nice thing is these certificates are about half of a sheet of paper, a standard sheet of paper. And I was able to seal them around the full rectangle and then cut them with a paper cutter that was able to get the plastic half off. So they all came out really nicely. I'm really impressed with them. And I think I am going to do some changes and improvements in the future, but I think they're perfect as they are. So I've made quite a bit of progress on those, and I actually did sell 2 of them, which I'm super happy about. I have 98 of them left, and I did contact a gallery locally, and they told me that I could call them the last or first week of October, and they could find a month for me to get in their gallery next year. So next year I plan on doing a whole bunch of fairs and different stuff like that, maybe some farmers markets, and finding a way to sell my art locally. So that's the objective for next year, but for right now, and up until next year's events and stuff, which I will go to some, I'm sure, I have to figure out how to get more subscribers and followers on YouTube and on my socials. I was off of social media for a long time, and I just created them not too long ago again because I wanted to pursue art and selling it. So that's what I've been doing lately. I still have the 300 4-inch by 4-inch artworks that are done, but the last thing I need for them is shadow boxes or frames or something that I can put them in. I have shadow boxes that are on the way to be delivered, so those are pretty much taken care of. And I wanted to get another order of frames for the 100 artwork series, the 10 inch by 10 inch panel ones. So there's a lot going on right now with these, and I'm trying to just finish everything that needs to be finished with the artworks that I've already created, because I have 400 of them. And ultimately, what I'm going to do is not list the 4 inch by 4 inch ones on my website. I'm going to use those locally to ask for a subscription on YouTube and a follow on Instagram, and they can get one for free. Well, it's not really free. They'd be paying with following me and subscribing, which is worth money. So, but those 300 are promotional pieces, and the 100 is my first series. So I hope to sell out of my 100 artworks by the end of this year, but it's going to be really difficult if my social media accounts don't improve significantly month over month, because I don't have that many subscribers, I don't have that many followers, and I don't have a lot of people who have actually wanted to text me or DM me about wanting to buy my art. So far, it's been family that I've been working with, but I have very little reach in the community on YouTube and on Instagram and stuff. Like, some of my stuff gets like 40 views or 55 views. Some of the stuff gets like 400 or 1600, but that's still not that much. So it's gonna be a long haul grind, and I'm prepared for it. I know that it might take months to years for me to get this kick-started so that I sell works of art consistently, and so I can sell the artworks that I create. But it's going to take some time for me to build up my databases, my follower count, my subscriber count, and just getting people interested in the artworks. It's not the price. The price is bottom of the market. It's $1 per square inch, and not even plus supplies. So for the 10 by 10s, and for the 4 by 4s, if someone wants to buy one, they're $20 if they don't want to do the promotional offer. Because I mean, if someone wants one, I'm gonna let them buy it. So ultimately, it's now time for me, up until the fairs and stuff next year, to figure out how to get the most traction on my social medias. And it's important to me. I want people to see my art. I want people to collect it. I want people to enjoy it and see the meaning behind it. And I really do appreciate when people like my art. It makes me happy.